Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
All right, guys, we are back, and we actually have some fantastic news. I have enough gold to create our team now because I forgot the most recent milestone we hit as a Rival Stars community. They gave us some free roses and lots of gold, 800 gold, I think. So that came in perfect timing. Our newest foal is here. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if it's a filly or a colt. I'm hoping a filly. My gosh, please be a filly. Please be a filly. Please, I need another filly. All right. All of our foals look beautiful. And it's a filly. Thank goodness. You see, the power of manifestation is real. It's a filly. It is a beautiful filly. Her stats are not the greatest. Like, technically, if she was a perfect filly, she would be 48 speed, 48 sprint energy, 48 acceleration. She's clearly below that, but it's fine. We'll see how she does. I really wish I had enough money to buy a caretaker for her. Now, she comes from... Who is it? Is it Samurai Arrow and Lullaby Beauty? Let's do something Beauty. Samurai's Beauty. I like that. She does come from Samurai's Arrow, right? Oh, no, I use Ring the Bell. Ring the Bell and Lullaby Beauty. So how about Bell's Beauty? I think that's a beautiful play on words there. No, not Bell's B. My gosh. Bell's Beauty. Oh, my goodness. Is she just going to be stuck with that name until she's, like, moved into the stables? That's going to be obnoxious. I literally meant to... Oh, my gosh. Things never work for me as I want them to. I was typing and then it just went away. Bell's B. Like, oh my gosh. Granted, though, Bell's B. Here comes Bell's B. It's actually not a bad name when you think about it. I still want Bell's Beauty, but still, Bell's B is not terrible. I don't have enough money for a caretaker. Like, it's gold. It's so annoying. I can hire Jose for a guaranteed 3. I will do that at least. So yeah, there's a guaranteed 3 at least, because like the thing is, the only thing I don't like about Rival Stars Mobile is these things are done in real time. Like, you actually have to wait, set alarms, timers, whatever. So yeah, granted, I don't know how well she'll be, how good she'll be anyways, but at least she's a newer level 3 horse that I'll be able to start using. I need to start grinding some more like resources as well. I'm pretty low on a couple of things. So she's here. That's great. Let's go over to the last thing before this episode ends, and we're going to finally create our team. Let's go, man. It's about time. It's going to be HRG Stables, bro. Like, we're going worldwide now. This is a real deal. Like, this is the real HRG Stables from our series on Gallop Racer. We are bringing this to Rival Stars in reality to compete against other people. Minimum prestige, you can be whatever. I'm not going to be picky. Tell other players about what your team is all about. Gosh, I don't even know what to put for this. I don't want to go too long-winded. I'm going to say the horse racing, the HRG community from YouTube. I mean, I think that does signify who we are, but it doesn't exclude anybody. It just means we're just from YouTube. Yeah, we're going to say the HRG community from YouTube. And maybe people will check us out at the same time. So let's go ahead and create HRG Stables. Let's freaking go. Oh, I'm so hyped. Our team is here. Like, what we do together, for anybody that wants to join the team and play along with me, what we do matters against other players and other real teams in the world. Like, this is the next step. So you see, you have Team India, Rogue Knight, Steel Racing. Look at these points. And of course, like, you know, entering live events helps. How well you do in those live events also helps. It's just going to be me for the team for now. Look at Team India. They are killing it, man. They are absolutely beating out everybody else. So my team, there it is, HRG community, which stands for the Horse Racing Gamer Communities, Horse Racing Gamers Community, because we're all a part of the same community, from YouTube. And of course, because I'm in North America, that's just where the team's got to be based. So for those of you that aren't from North America, do I have new friends? I sent out some friend requests on Facebook. Yes, cool. I have 2 new friends. Awesome. Pascal and Hoffman. Fantastic. So Like I said, you guys can add me as well. This is already in the description box of this video. I'll try to remember to put it in the comment section, but just at least check the description box. So I need to enter myself into live events, even if I don't have anybody on my team yet. It may be me on my team for a while by my lonesome, but I'm sure once more people get into this game and I just start to just ask people if they want to join the team, you can always do that. I'm sure we'll start getting more people. So this adds a whole nother level of competitiveness to this game, because live events is one thing. Now having a team that you can work with when it comes to live events and establishing yourselves as like the best Rival Stars players on mobile, at least in the world. Now you have teams that can actually, legitimately solidify those stances, those points. So I am super excited for this. Bells B, I kind of like the name. It's growing on me a little bit. Actually, I might go ahead and keep it. I think Bells B, considering, is a pretty nifty name, and I think we'll probably keep that for her. But I'm so excited we finally were able to create the HRG Stables team. So again, you guys, make sure you check the description box below. You have to make sure you're doing this on mobile, though. So if you're listening to me right now before we close out the episode, and you want to accept my friend request, which means we'll both become friends. It's a weird system. I hope they improve it. But when you accept a friend request, you're essentially saying you want to be friends with that person as well, obviously, like you would in any game or social media network. But it's done differently here. But like I said, you'll click on the link. You'll have to click on everything from the mobile version, meaning you're going to have to be doing this on your phone. Like, I don't think it works from the desktop. I tried it. It takes you nowhere. You would still have to download the app. It's a lot easier to click on the link on your phone, actually, and then it'll take you right into Rival Stars if you have the game. It should automatically take you in there. So that's what I would do. But if you try it on desktop, I can't guarantee it's going to work, because when I tried it, it did not work. So if you run into those issues, make sure, obviously, if you're playing on mobile, that's the only way you could join up with me anyways. Make sure you just click on the link on this YouTube video, obviously from mobile, and then it should take you right into Rival Stars, and we'll automatically be friends. So next time we come back, our filly, she should be mature. We'll take her to the track. We'll do her tack, see how she looks, and then we'll probably do some more racing with our other colts. And something I haven't done, which I'm going to save for next episode, I forgot for live events you can also do the cross country now. I just didn't see it at the bottom. And it's like, okay, I actually want to see how I compete with other people. It's a sport I've never done, never even have taken really time to get into. But, I have Snowbell. I can use her. And I think that's what we'll do for the next episode, because I keep forgetting I can win prizes in the cross-country events too. And I feel like I'm better at it now. I feel like I've gotten a pretty good understanding of it. So I'd be interested just to see how good or bad I may be against other players in that event too. Rival Stars is actually coming along. There are some things I would like for them to improve, as anybody else in the community does. We all leave our thoughts on the community forums board on the Facebook page, and they do take things into consideration. They're not pickpocket games in general. They're not a group of people that don't listen to their player base. I think that is what I appreciate about them, despite the fact that I still think they sometimes push the money side of the game too much to try to force you to pay, but of course nobody has to. But I do like that they actually listen to the community. Any gaming group development that actually takes its core players seriously and listens to them, at least when it comes to suggestions and updates, they do that pretty well. And they have rolled out some updates that players have that we've suggested or we've recommended. So they're listening more and more. They realize they want to keep their player base happy, most importantly, free to play and the paid players. But naturally, in today's gaming world, the companies are always going to first cater towards the pay players, because they're the ones actually spending money, which makes sense. I'm not mad at that. Sometimes I think the free-to-play players, you want to be heard a little bit more. You know what I mean? I think that's really all any of us ever say. We don't expect to be prioritized over the pay-to-play players. That's unrealistic. We just want to still be heard pretty closely, you know what I mean? Because there's still more of us, I think, than there are people that are just shelling out a bunch of money in the game. So that's really it when it comes to like that whole pay to play, pay to win, whatever, however you want to categorize it as. As a free to play player myself, with the exception of buying Star Club for a couple of months, I just like to know that at least the players like me, we're being heard and we're not being neglected just because we're not choosing to spend our money. I don't think that's a fair way to look at it. I understand that's how it works, but I think if you're putting in your time into the game, your voice should also be heard. You shouldn't be neglected because you're not putting money into the game. The gaming hasn't always been like that, and regardless of how it is now, like I don't think that's not a fair way to treat your core player base that doesn't pay. You know what I mean? That's why there's so much kind of division amongst gaming companies. Maybe people aren't thinking about. It's the fact that they are neglecting the players that aren't paying, essentially saying, well, you're not giving us your money, so your opinion doesn't matter. It's like we're still playing the game and we still enjoy it. So yes, I think our opinions do matter just as much as the paying players do. But I understand how it works. Nonetheless, I'm enjoying this game again. I'm having a great time, and I cannot wait to finally really get to see how I can do it in live events. So we'll get into that soon. But like I said, next time out, we'll give TAC for our Philly here, and then we'll do some cross-country live events. We'll change it up and see how that goes. Appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel as always. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until next time, it's Horse Racing Gamer from the HRG stable signing out. Hope you all have a great, fantastic day. We'll see you later, and goodbye.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.